have my two sisters here, Amanda and Caitlin.
Hi.
And as you all know, I am Mercy. And we got our Universal Yums box in today. And we've been getting these for quite a while now. And today we're going to do one on camera. And we actually got different boxes of different countries each month. And it's always a surprise. And there's a website that you can sign up.
They're so good. Very good.
So let's get started.
Our mom orders these for us because we are homeschooled and is very educational and teaches us about different countries and cultures. When you open the box, there's tissue paper made out to look like this country's flag. This country is France.
You get this booklet that tells you about the country
And the snacks that you received in the box.
So when you open the booklet, it tells you a little bit about the country and the food. So let's read the first page. Je t'aime à la folie. That means I'm madly in love with you in French. When you're in love, everything shines a bit brighter. Your worries slip away, and all you care about is the next time you can see them and eat every delicious morsel. Oops, we're talking about being in love with food again. What can we say? We fell in love with these yums from France, and the feelings haven't changed. The French take their cuisine seriously, and they have for centuries. In the 1700s, a group of French chefs sought to develop a style of cooking and baking that was distinctly French, without any foreign influences. Their direction has carried into modern day. In this box, you'll find a variety of unique indulgences that remain undeniably French. So warn your partner or get ready to tell your family you're no longer single, because you're definitely falling in love with something new this month, with French yums. The French government honors and gives medals to everyday citizens who have raised their children well. More people speak French in Africa than in France. Mayonnaise is a French food. Disneyland is the most visited landmark in Paris.
I love pears, and I can't wait to try these. This is the first thing we're going to try.
Coeur Cadillac palettes. These thick, crumbly cookies are made in a small town in the northwest of France, near Brittany. The bakery that makes these cookies, Coeur Cadillac, has followed the same regional recipe since 1968, using a very special secret ingredient for each batch. Actually, the special ingredient isn't so secret. It's right on the package. These cookies are made from 100% French butter. You can taste the butter in each delectable, addicting bite. Trust us, you'll have to exert some real willpower to make these last for more than a few hours.
I really like how the French flag is right on the box. So here's a close-up of what they look like. Now let's try it. Yum.
That's good.
It's really good.
It tastes like butter.
Next we have Rochambeau Snacks Fromage.
And that's French for cheese puffs.
Rochambeau cheese puffs. If you have a secret admirer this Valentine's Day that you want to get rid of, don't worry, the French have a solution for you. You can try eating a cheese called camembert, which is made from raw cow's milk and smells like ripe laundry. If that doesn't work, you can move on to Époissé cheese, which was one of Napoleon's favorite cheeses and is so smelly that it's banned from France's public transportation. Needless to say, the French are known for their very, very stinky cheese. Lesser known, their stinky cheese balls. Your favorite guilty pleasure just got a major upgrade with these rich, flavorful, and yes, slightly stinky cheese creations. Let's try it. And they smell just like cheese puffs. And taste like it too.
Mm.
They're good.
They're good.
Cheesy. Okay, next we have these Pierrot Gourmand fruit lollipops. The French can make something even as basic as a lollipop beautiful and unique. These Pierrot Gourmand lollipops have been a favorite of French children and their parents since the 1900s. You'll receive 2 of the following fruity flavors: sweet lemon, citrus orange, fresh raspberry, or tart cherry.
So let's try it, and I love the pretty designed wrapping paper. Oh, look at this one. I'm gonna try it. This actually tastes like a cream soda. No, it's sour. This tastes like a lemon dum-dum. I'm serious. It actually is kind of sour, but it is very good.
Next we have Saint Michel's Mini Madeleines traditional French sponge cakes.
Saint Michel Madeleines. It doesn't get more French than madeleines. The origin of madeleines in French cuisine has several different tales, but according to one story, it all started with the in-laws. In 1755, King Louis XV was at his father-in-law's house and was served a delicious sponge cake baked in a special mold that looked like a seashell. Louis developed a taste for these cakes, and they were served frequently at his home in the Palace of Versailles. To honor the chef Madeleine Palmier, who originally made them at his father-in-law's house, he called them Madeleines. The name has stuck for centuries, as have these dense, moist cakes as a fixture in French cuisine.
So here's a close-up of what they look like.
It smells lemony.
That's good.
It's very light and fluffy.
It is.
It tastes exactly like almond cake.
It also kind of tastes like vanilla.
Lutti Magnificat caramels. As soon as this candy hits your tongue, you can taste the rich, creamy taste of caramel. These aren't caramels from your grandparents' candy dish. These caramels are made with French butter, whole milk, and crème fraîche, a French sour cream with a subtle nutty flavor. Try sucking on the hard shell outside for as long as possible, because when you bite inside, the texture changes, and it becomes a chewy, sweet caramel dream.
It has the logo right on the caramel. So now we're going to try this one. Try to suck on it for as long as possible.
The caramel is delicious.
It's so creamy. Next, we have this nougat bar. Chabert and Guillat nougat bar. In the southeast of France, there's a tiny town called Montélimar, which has been the capital of gourmet nougat making since a crop of almond trees was planted there in 1650. Montélimar nougat is so famous that it was referenced by the Beatles in their song, Savoy Truffle. Or did the Beatles make Montélimar nougat famous by referencing it in their song? We're unclear about this one. We're happy to bring you authentic Montélimar nougat, made with honey, pistachios, almonds, and freshly whipped egg whites.
Can't wait to try this.
Nougat, come to me.
It smells like almonds and pistachios.
I kind of like it. It's pretty good. So next we have some chocolate crepes. Yum.
Lac Maria dark chocolate crepe dentelle. If you look carefully on the package, you'll see the instructions. Consume quickly after opening. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. To make these crepes, pastry chefs at La Maria take light, thin, delicate crepes, roll them up, and cover them with rich, dark chocolate. The process the chefs use to coat the delicate crepes in chocolate is so heavily guarded that no other company has been able to replicate the recipe. Makes sense, because we've never tasted anything else quite like it.
These look so thin and delicious. Now let's try it.
That is so good. Rose Pastille. The tiny bits of licorice that come in this beautiful tin may look like Tic Tacs, but don't be fooled. They are their own unique French concoction. On the outside is a sweet rose-flavored candy shell. On the inside, a black licorice-flavored hard candy. A word to the wise, don't immediately bite into these, or it will taste like you sprayed rose perfume in your mouth.
This is so cool. Watch this.
Awesome.
They do actually look like Tic Tacs. Let's try one.
Tastes pretty good, but we haven't been into it.
So next we have some cool tattoo gum.
Malabar Barbe a Papa Bubblegum. If you end up loving this cotton candy flavored gum from France, you actually have the USA to thank. Let us explain. American soldiers brought the first chewing gum to France during World War I, but it didn't truly catch on until World War II, when American soldiers distributed chewing gum by the handfuls as they liberated French towns from the Nazi rule. A few years later, in 1958, the Malabar brand of gum was created in France, with the claim that Malabar gum produces the largest bubbles in the world. In addition to a tasty piece of gum, each pack contains a temporary tattoo. This needs to start being a requirement for all gum that we eat. Okay, let's open it. Ooh, it's blue. Whoa, the tattoos look cool.
Yeah, whoa.
It's very flavorful. And it does taste exactly like cotton candy bubble gum.
I'm doing my tattoo right now.
Cool.
Cool.
It
That
goes on
looks
just
cool.
like a sticker.
Looks pretty cool, huh? I like the little picture that they put on the front. It says 2 kooky cookies.
That's cute.
That's funny.
Michelle et Augustine lemon meringue cookies. Two childhood friends, Michelle and Augustine, began baking these yummy, flavorful cookies over 10 years ago, and now their cookies have become a cult classic in Paris and the USA. As soon as you bite into these lemon meringue cookies, you'll understand the hype. Made with fresh lemon ganache and flaked with bits of real meringue on top, these butter cookies will have you saying, "Give them all to me, s'il vous plaît."
Look how beautiful they are. Oh, yes, they do. I love
They
these.
smell just like lemon meringue bars. They are so good.
Yummy.
Carambar. With a hint of cocoa powder, these caramels taste different from any other we've tried before. But it isn't just their delicious taste that made Carambar famous. Carambar is well known for their awful, corny jokes inside the wrappers of each package. So much that in France, a bad joke is often known as a blague Carambar. Come on, you know we can't resist giving you a little taste of the awfulness. Here's an English translation of one of the jokes. Question: which superhero is the best at baseball? Answer, Batman. Yeah, we warned you. Here's what they look like, and the wrapper's really cute because it has a little face on it. Let's try it. It's kind of hard, but if you suck on it for a minute, it gets softer.
It tastes like caramel.
Liquid Crock Chocolate Dragée. French chocolates are good enough on their own, but these chocolates are especially well known for their unique liquid fillings. And in this case, when there's a smooth, salted butter caramel inside, we really don't have any complaints. But you might have one for us. Why couldn't we have included more?
It's good.
Celebrate Valentine's Day like the French. If you're a guy, you'll need to purchase roses for your partner. But be careful about what color you choose, because in France, the color of the rose carries a lot of additional meaning. If you give red roses, it means you're passionately in love. White roses means your love is strictly platonic, whereas pink roses means you're fond of them, but it's not quite love yet. And avoid buying yellow roses, unless you've recently been unfaithful. If you've been together for a while, you might plan a trip to St. Valentine, a small village in central France, because this town is named after St. Valentine, who Valentine's Day is also named after. Many married couples renew their wedding vows during their visit here. It's not common now, but an old Valentine's Day custom in France was called une lettre d'amour, and it involved men and women being paired off with another at random. If the man found the woman who he was paired with unattractive, he could leave her at any time and try again. The single woman couldn't. At the end, all the remaining women would throw a huge bonfire, during which they would burn images of the men who had rejected them and scream curses. This tradition was eventually banned in France for the uproar it caused each February. Probably a good thing.
And here's a clue to next month's box. Well guys, thanks for watching our videos and stay tuned for more fun right here on New Toy Collector Family. Bye!
Bye!
So we have been on YouTube for 1 official year now, and it is so cool to be on here with you guys, watching my videos, subscribing and liking and commenting and watching. I just thank you guys so much for that, and we love you guys so much. And
thank you for subscribing and watching our videos all year long.
We have so much fun doing this with you guys.
We really appreciate it.
And I so much appreciate that. For you guys are like my biggest part of my YouTube family. And so I want to grow that YouTube family more this year and look forward to many more videos with you guys. We love you guys. Bye!
Bye!